Okay, so that one you thought was bad, sort of. Like, Stockfish thought that one was not my best game. Now we're about to see this one. This one is a whole new level of Bishop Devs updated the game. Yeah, I know, it's pretty crazy. This piece is now called the Bishop. Okay, so game 4. I'm against an 1100. Aruran. Yes. Okay. Anyways, this game is this a game of guess the elo? It probably is now. Um, D4, D5, C4, and I play the Slav. Okay. Knight comes out to F3, knight to F6, and takes. The knight comes, I protect with the pawn. Why not? Yes is his name. I don't know how to pronounce things, okay? Bishop comes out, I threaten trade bishops, we trade bishops, and I castle. Bishop is going to d3, he's probably going to castle next. He castles, I push the pawn, takes. Queen attacks this pawn. Now, I don't think this is too much of a threat, considering the pawn is protected. Anyways, I'm going to move my queen to attack this pawn, because why not? I get attacked. Boom. The rook comes out. I attack it with the bishop. And I don't want to give this away just yet. An exchange Slav? Yeah, an exchange Slav. I'm sorry. This was a tournament. H3 is played. I go bishop back. Don't worry, it's going to get much more exciting later in the game. The rook comes to F1. Now, ready for this? Rook to C8. Queen to B1. Rook F to E8. The queen's just moved twice now. And I move my knight. Takes. The knight goes to try to fork me. I see that. I don't like getting forked. So the queen moves again. By the way, 1, 2, 3. I attack the knight. The knight moves. I attack the queen again. The queen goes back. 1, 2, 3, 4. I go rook to d3. The pawn moves. I go queen to e5, attacking the rook. Then the queen goes back. This is so far. This is what happened with his queen. Moves there, moves back, there, then there. We're we've moved 5 times in basically the same small area. Okay, I'm moving to attack this pawn. It doesn't really matter. It's not being attacked. F takes. Actually, look at this. Amazing work by me. I go rook to F8 to protect. I try to trade queens, and then I go here. Look at this. Queen to H6 is just completely winning. The queen doesn't go to H6. Then I blunder. He can take here. This is possible. Sacrificing the rook. Look at this. This is possible. It's insane. But this is the best move. It's just a sacrifice. I take it back and there's mates. There's mate if I take. If I go down, just check and blah blah and stuff happens. Or I can probably check and check. But it's just checkmates with it if I take back. Say what again? Yes, it is possible. It is in fact possible to take on F7. It's actually checkmate if I take back. Anyways, he doesn't see it. I go queen or king to G7. I miss the same thing again. You can still take it. He doesn't take it. He really wants to sacrifice on G6. I go rook. I go rook to D6. Takes, and now it's completely fine for me. In this position, I think this is he asked for a draw the first time. He goes like draw, and I go like no draw. So I can move the queen, and do you want to know something really? Do you want to see something really fun? Bishop to D7. It's just blunder because queen can take if I take the rook, take, and now it's just perpetual. It's just perpetual now. If I don't do it, I'm down a piece. So I blundered a draw here. I blundered a draw. So yeah, bishop to g7, great. He doesn't see it. He goes queen g5. I snap take. I go bishop. I go bishop to c6, protecting this and going for more rook stuff. Advanced tactic to draw. very, very advanced tactic to draw the game against a lower rated player. Yep, very nice by me. This pawn gets attacked. I push the pawn. I don't want him to get attacked. The knight comes in. I'm getting my rook in the game. Check. Woohoo! I've checked you and attacked your pawn. No, he attacks me and defends his pawn. Oh man, let's go attack him. Oh, look at that. He made a mistake. Let me go fix that for you, sir. You go 8-4. Well then, takes, and you go to c5. I go attack your pawn. You go down. I push. Now this is apparently not good. But he goes to g1. Actually, if you look at it, he can't get past. So I check him. Check. King to h2. I push the pawn. He pushes, but I queen takes the b7 pawn. Check. By the way, this is checkmate on 1, but we don't need that. We check and checkmate. I was trying to find a checkmate with a pawn, but I couldn't find it, as this pawn was kind of pinned, so I couldn't push it. So we won game 4 somehow. I don't know how I've won game 4, but I've won game 4. Oh my god. Made one look for better. Exactly. Yeah, so I somehow won game 4. Don't know how. Okay. Time for the final game in the tournament. Game 5. This is the 5th game we've played today, by the way. That day. Like, all these games are playing in the same day. Game 5. I'm against an 1800. Why not? Okay, then. E4, E5, knight f3, knight c6. D4, E takes D4. Bishop to C4. This is the first time I've ever played this in a tournament, by the way. First time, actually ever. First time I've ever played this. Knight goes there on attack. Now, D5 is played. I'm supposed to play bishop to B5, but I didn't know that. This is, again, the first time I played it. Ever. I take. Because why not? Take. I check with the queen. Finally, not a boring opening. Wow. Okay, then I attack the bishop. Now I can see like his hand is hovering over this pawn. He wants to push it to attack my bishop, but he can't because then I'll take his bishop with check too. So he goes queen to the e5. Now I castle because after f6 is played, I can just play rook to e2, e1, e2, rook to e1. And this is fine because if you take here, I take, and then we trade queens, and I'm sure it's fine for me. I'm sure it's fine. Now, he goes knight to d7. The wrong square. You're supposed to go knight to f7 for one reason only, and that is because of knight to c3. Knight to c3 gets my other knight in the game, as well as attacks the queen. The queen goes to f5 to protect the bishop, and I decide, you know what? I've attacked the queen, I've attacked the queen already with a knight. Let's attack with the other knight. Completely forgetting that this is possible. It doesn't matter because he doesn't play the best move and takes my bishop instead. And now it's completely winning for me. I take the bishop. The king goes back. I attack with the knight. Look at this. Stockfish says I'm 5 points above him, right? Well, look at this. After knight to e5 is played, I'm 16 points up. With a possible, maiden 11, apparently, that Stockfish is continuously going, you have this, maybe not. You have this, maybe not. I find this line to win a piece. And actually threaten checkmate. Queen to e7, check. King moves to the only square it can move. It's a forced move. And I can take this knight. This knight is protected. This bishop. This rook is protected. In fact, it's the reason why he's protected after what he did next. He took my rook and I took the queen. The queen goes down and he resigns the game.